Hello, I am Nicholas Burns, and I'm talking to you about my course in the fall at Fordham's College at 60, The Founding Voyage, Art and Empire in Virgil's Rome. Virgil's Aeneid is a fascinating and often contradictory work. Written by a single person, it seeks to possess the dimensions of epic poems that typically are composed collectively and over generations. It was composed at the behest of the mighty Emperor Augustus, who unites the Roman world and the ancient Mediterranean after several generations of civil war, and he more or less asked Virgil, who was already well known as a lyric poet, to write him an epic. I think after you've read it, the emperor probably was only half pleased by it. The Aeneid chronicles a founding voyage that sows the seeds of, yes, a future major society, but it is also frank about the processes of conquest, imperialism, and usurpation that often come in the wake of such journeys. Its hero is guided by fate on the one hand, but also often vexed by fortune. And even though Aeneas, the hero in question, is dutiful above and beyond expectations, he carries his old father out of the burning city of Troy, uh, even as his own safety is very much in question. He nonetheless has moments of doubt, such as when he meets a great queen and has to decide who he loves more, empire or this beautiful woman. And that's a very tough decision for him. The Aeneid has everything in it that you might expect and a lot of things that you don't expect. It's a narrative with nearly everything. It has adventure, it has romance, flashbacks and flash forwards, but it even has fun and games, and that's an interesting part of the book that 1/12 of it is really about sports. We are going to read Shadi Barch's translation of the Aeneid. It's coming through in mirror image because of the nature of the technology. But the first translation of the Aeneid by a woman. Shadi Barch is a professor at the University of Chicago, a well known classicist, and she has written a very modern, accessible translation that makes the poem a bit less stuffy and formal than it's often seen as being. We are going to read Virgil's lyric poetry, his eclogues and georgics, to see him in a dimension other than the public epic dimension. And we're also at the end going to read a contemporary novel uh, chronicling the same events, but from the hand of a modern American woman, Lavinia, by Ursula Le Guin, who looks at the last woman in Aeneas's life and centers her narrative around this often neglected figure. So I hope you will join me for this course. For students who have studied with me before at Fordham, it takes up some of the things we've been considering. For those who are new to me or new to the study of classical literature or any literature, it's a good place to leap in because, as I say, the Aeneid has a little bit of everything, so it's a great place to start. Many thanks for your attention, and I hope to see you in the fall of 2024 or in future semesters. Thank you.